Hi everyone, it's the fabulous one Zenlin who's here with another video. I don't think when I did my last video, I don't think I introduced myself, I guess because I was angry. I will always be Zenlin Wuxia because Zenlin is my name. So at least part of that name is my name. So anyway, I didn't want to use no big light because I got to speak from the heart on this situation. I've been wanting to talk about this all week, but I wanted to see what other people had to say about it before I even come to my own conclusion about the situation, because how I'll take it is I'm gonna look at the situation from both sides. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the 75-year-old light-skinned black woman who they said was beaten to death at a Tim Hortons. We don't have a Tim Hortons as far as I know in Louisiana, so I don't know nothing about. I've heard of it when I do my online studies, but I don't think we have one here. But it was in was it Indiana, I believe, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Tragic situation, but like many have said, it was preventable. Yes, it was. I'm on both sides. It was preventable. So I'm gonna have my own perspective on the worker and then the customer. Let's start with the worker. See what I'm saying when I say that they are just hiring anybody at these fucking jobs? Do you guys? I noticed that even when I was working, these people, these managers, or even the other employees, don't like to train nobody. They can see what kind of person they're dealing with and who they're bringing upon their team to help them make money and be a good a part of the team, a good teammate. Because that's what they're calling you now, team members, and not calling you anything else, co-workers, team members. To screen these people and see what kind of people you're hiring. Are they mentally ill? Do they take drugs? Or y'all don't do drug testing. I didn't get drug tested at all in none of my jobs. So when they say, "Oh, we're gonna do a drug," never happened. That is bullshit. You don't drug test these damn people. Shit. Why would you? I don't do drugs. I have family members both currently living and not living who were into drugs, allegedly. But I choose not to judge them because they're still family at the end of the day. But yeah, they don't screen these people who they hiring at the job, because when you dealing just like with that dark-skinned bitch at Manizo, when she asked me, do I know how to handle angry customers? Of course. Because that situation with that lady, I would have been able to handle it. Step aside and let the manager take over. Stop arguing, bickering back and forth with these people, okay? And as for the customer too, stop. You don't know these people. Because I've worked in retail, I've worked in fast food, to tell you that it's a very, very tough and stressful job. You got to deal with all these different personalities and all these different people. You just never know what could happen, because I've noticed I don't take kindness for granted when it comes to people, because I've seen people smiling, being friendly, and then they snap at the drop of a hat. So I just used to simply, do what I gotta do and, get on out the store. But I hate when some customers act like you have to be their friend and stuff. I'm not your friend. I work at this job. I'm here to assist you, making sure you get good customer service and make sure the product is right, the service is okay. I don't want to be your friend. I'm everybody know you. Excuse me. No, I wish I miss my editor. I really do. Anybody who knows me know that I don't have a lot of friends, and I don't like meeting new people. I don't like talking to people. That's why I keep to myself. I barely talk to the friends I have. That's why I'm staying off of social media, because I don't want to talk to nobody really anymore, because I'm going through some shit. And like they say, looking at people being, I'm not jealous or anything like this. So don't ever fucking think I'm jealous of any of you. It's just that I'm going through some things and I can't get to where I want to be. So that's adding on more stress to me, because it seems like y'all don't care. So when y'all ask me how you doing, just don't bother. We just not gonna talk for a while. I'm just gonna go into my, like a turtle, going into my shell, and just let me regroup and let me heal in peace. I don't want to talk to y'all for a while. Not into my friendship or nothing. I don't want to talk to anybody for a while. So anyway, yeah, people looking for friends and stuff. I don't mind listening to a customer but that's what a therapist is for. And the fact that y'all sometimes be snapping off at the workers, getting personal, talking about their mental health, talking about their looks and shit. What does that have to do with the situation at hand? And that explains why a lot of y'all got a Facebook page dedicated to you guys not being here anymore. Because I'm not saying everything that happened to those women is because of their mouth, but we know how they are. Shit, you know how they treat other black women, that sometimes when they run into the wrong man, that's what happens. I tell you all the time, keep your attitude in your mouth to yourself. Something as simple as a cup of coffee and a donut, which I took a picture of on my what's that? What am I trying to say? I can't even think right now, but yeah. Because it's like I can make that at home. I have 3 Keurings. 2 of them I got for free. One of them I bought. I used the last one I got it for free. Been using that for years. Make my coffee at home. I don't go to Starbucks because I don't like the people that work there. They hire all these weird hipsters. I've said this a long time ago. And they act like, them white boys act like they scared or something. They're retarded down here. Sorry, YouTube. I have to just keep it real. They are Riri down here. Like, they act like they scared to touch you. And I don't like y'all down here, okay? I've seen better. You ain't it. Get the fuck over yourself. I know that the black one online, they trying to promote this shit. And yeah, I'm guilty of this shit too. But I stopped. Because I can't put nobody on a pedestal who don't give a shit about me, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, don't just get over yourself. Don't flatter yourself. I'm not interested. And I don't like younger men anyway. So definitely that's how, get over yourself. So anyway, I make my own coffee at home. When I want donuts, I buy them at the store. I do like Krispy Kreme donuts. I never had any problems with them. And they tend to hire younger people too, but never had no problem with it. It's kind of scary because sometimes they'll put these businesses in areas where there are homeless people walking around. Excuse me, and then, anything could happen. You got somebody that's young at the register, I'm one of those people, when it comes to youngsters, you need to be in the back. You need to be in the back because a lot of y'all don't know how to talk to people. And it shows because I don't like working around younger people because they want to get in your business and then they want to judge you, even though they haven't lived as long as I have, but they think they know my fucking life. I hate when people say, oh, you smart for it. They don't know shit. They don't know shit. They may have experienced something I never experienced, but that's their experience. But they, in general, don't know a damn thing. Nothing. They need to be in the back preparing the food or on the floor stocking. They don't need no face-to-face, interactions with customers because, again, they don't know how to talk to people. But that's all they want to hire at these fucking jobs is they want to put them in the front and put the older people in the back. I don't like that. They need to put the more experienced person who will be able to handle a situation like this in the front to deal with that type of customer because they're older and probably will get a little bit more respect because you know how a lot of younger people are. How a lot of older people are. They don't respect younger people. Hell, I'm 40. They don't even respect me. I've talked about, even on Patreon, about how these motherfuckers, even on here, about how disrespectful they are towards me. And I don't bother nobody. I keep to my damn self. And they just be trying to, trying to talk shit to me. And I'm like, look, because if I say something back to you, you're going to be like, oh, Zen, why would you say no? Because I've been quiet for too many damn years. I even told my mom, I was like, if you're not going to defend me against these people, I'm going to start speaking up for myself. And I know you don't want me to talk because I use racial slurs. So, yeah, you better go ahead and tell these people leave me the fuck alone. I understand. Well, I don't understand. You don't like the way I live my life. You think I need to be doing this. But there's no money coming my way. So what qualifies you to say a goddamn thing about what I'm doing? I'm not your child. I'm not your problem. There's a lot of people who do things that I don't agree with. That's not my right to tell them, blah, 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 start talking shit to them and then talking about their looks and shit. And shut the fuck up. And then you wonder why you end up on that page. So shut the fuck up. And I said that when it comes to these type of women, particularly black women, they think they gotta give their opinion on something that nobody asked for. They're not qualified to give a fucking opinion on, advice on anything such as you need to sell your products you need to get your own building and sell. Bitch, I don't sell that much stuff out of my house. I sell it. The stuff comes from my house, selling it out of the house. I don't want no fucking brick and mortar building. You're not even qualified to fucking give me no advice on how to do this because you don't own a business. You don't have a business license. Just like with the girl who don't want to talk to me no more from my one of my other jobs, the one who wanted me to have a baby and all, she up there rubbing on my stomach. Mind you, I don't really know this chick. I mean, when I tried to contact her last year, she didn't want to really talk. I'm like, well, shit, unfollow me. Shit, we're not friends. Shit, I only followed you because you follow me. But I don't really have no particular interest in your life because you keep getting pregnant. I'm like, can barely hold a fucking job. Shit, and you don't know if you want to be single, you want to go back to your husband, and some of them children are not even his. Like, you're a fucking weirdo. You don't tell nobody to go sleep with a random man because they're getting older. You know how many diseases out here? Shit, you are out of your fucking mind. And I'm not going to a sperm bank either. No. I have children when I fucking get ready. And technically, I already have a child. She's 12. So, there's that. Anyway, just keep your mouth to yourself. Keep your opinions to your damn self. And you won't end up getting smacked in the mouth or even worse, femicide. So, anyway, but these are the type of people they're hiring at these jobs. They put them in the face. These customers need to be in the back somewhere. As soon as the lady was getting hostile, get the manager, which she did. But the manager was 20 years old. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. I expect somebody that's 40, 50 years old as a manager. Not somebody that's 20. Like, these people don't know what the fuck they're doing. I think that Elliot idiot looked like he was in his fucking 20s over that damn store, Manizo. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? I'm like, you need to get somebody that they can the customer who might be older can respect, because again, they do not respect younger people. Okay, I'm like, so now I'm gonna talk about it from the customer's point of view. Y'all know, if you're black, about light-skinned black women. And I'm glad other people are saying this too on the forum. They didn't mention her skin tone, but I know where they were going with it. But anybody that's dealt with light-skinned women, dealt with them in the family, they are a fucking piece of work. They really are. They think they're all that. They think they're God's greatest creation. But they're some of the most self-hating women you'll ever fucking meet. Up there having blue contacts in your fucking eyes, trying to talk like a valley girl. Oh my god, you think you're white. You think you're white, but you don't like white women. But it's weird. Like, these bitches is crazy. And the thing about it, they always give it the blackest nigga they can find, but they're colorist at the same time. Because they don't like dark-skinned black women. And a lot of times they'll hold on to something that happened to them when they were children. And I'm gonna tell you from my point of view, a lot of that shit that they say allegedly happened at the hands of dark skinned black women is exaggerated. Because they'll make up shit like, oh, they pulled my hair, they were jealous of my skin tone. And granted, them super dark skinned black women are jealous of of light skinned women. But the brown skinned women like myself who are a little bit dark, we're not jealous or too fond of women like you. You're not all that. I'm not gonna tell you you're pretty, all that. They the type of want to hang out with somebody like me. They think I'm gonna uplift them and hey Zane, do you think I'm beautiful? No, I think I'm beautiful. Shit, the fuck you talking about? So, yeah, they'll trip. And when I was working in customer service at quite a few I ain't gonna say a few, I ain't worked that many jobs. At the jobs that I have worked at, they are a piece of fucking work. They are. Really, really are. They're very, very condescending. They, verbally abusive, too. Like I said, they holding on to some shit that happened to them when they was a child. Some super dark-skinned black girl pulled her hair and beat her up, allegedly, and shit like that. But like I said, a lot of this shit is exaggerated, and they'll hold on to this shit even until an old age. They say, I don't like super dark-skinned black people. But yeah, but some of y'all end up having children. Some of y'all have even been in relationships with super dark-skinned black men. So that's weird to me. And I think this lady got a dark-skinned daughter. I think she was on the news, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, they extremely colorist and stuff, but they don't want nobody to say nothing to their dark-skinned children, And he said, yeah, I could tell by her photos and stuff that, yeah, I already know what they were dealing with, judging from the ones I dealt with on the job. Because one time I asked one, why does her daughter want barbecue? She wants to put some on her food. Like I said, trying to talk all proper, like she's a white woman and all that shit. And they do. And I can't tell you how many times when I worked at that store I was working at, how many times I got reported by almost all of them. They stay trying to get a bitch fired. I mean, they be lying they motherfucking ass off, and the manager would be like, Lynn, yeah. So-and-so said it. Oh, really? Can I get back to work now? Shit. Alright, go ahead. Shit. Fuck you. Trying to get me fucking fired. If you don't speak to them, you don't do something they like or whatever, oh, they ready to fucking go in on you, and they really ready to fucking get you fired. Go cry to fucking management. They treat you like you're fucking nasty and all that shit, but you treat them the same fucking way. Oh, they want to go cry to management, lying on me and shit like that, saying I had an attitude. Okay, just because I told you, yeah, you can go ask her, if she can help you. Simple shit like that. Well, she said you had an attitude. Really? As long as you know me on this fucking job, I have a fucking attitude. Even the other light-skinned girl I work with, when the light brown skin dude, Lynn said, oh, she cussed me out. And she was like, that doesn't sound like Lynn. What the These motherfuckers looks crazy. I hate to deal with them. And then the younger ones too. They like to talk to you all fucking crazy. Verbally abusive too. I was like, you lucky I'm on this fucking job. Otherwise I would have bashed your fucking head in with the back of a damn hammer. That's it, the back with the sharp part. Clack. Because I don't give a fuck about what you got going through, what you been through in life. That ain't got shit to do with me. That's what therapists are for. You won't go see a damn therapist. And then when I was working at Michael's, light-skinned bitch, I don't know what the fuck she was doing like this. Something was up with her. So I put her stuff in the bag, and then she went up to the light-skinned girl and had her fold this shit and put it in the bag. Okay, I'm the damn worker. If you don't like the way I bag something, tell me. I'm not gonna get offended. Okay, yes, ma'am. And she was at the, I guess because all them years of her getting the shit beat out of her by her dark-skinned husband, that's probably why she up there doing the fucking Harlem Shake now. You stupid stuck-up bitch. White folks are not fond of y'all. That's why y'all usually don't date and marry out. They usually like the chocolate and the dark skin, like Olandria, And what's old girl name, that model? Anak? I don't know her name, but she's African. They prefer the women like us. Yeah. But unfortunately, I'm not interested in white men right now. Got a Japanese guy. So anyway, yeah, they're a fucking piece of work to deal with. I don't know, my mom is too. I have to often go places with her because I know how her mouth is. I'm like, Mom, don't go out here thinking you're gonna talk shit to these people. These young people, if they can disrespect me and I'm only like a few years older than them, just imagine what they do to you. And that woman fucked around and found out when she thought, because she was 75 years old, overweight. Then you got congested heart failure. I almost said fart. Congested heart failure. Why the hell are you arguing and trying to fight some damn body? Y'all always in fight mode when it comes to dealing with younger people. Why didn't y'all fight that nigga who was putting his hands and feet on y'all fucking ass? That's what I don't understand. Don't take it out on somebody else. Y'all got issues. I know y'all want to be white. It's sad, I know. But you're not white and you'll never be white. And even if you have kids with a white man, they're not white. Not really. Y'all just a piece of fucking work. And I'm glad other people saying it, but they not mentioning the skin tone. But yeah. Yeah. And so they got into it, and I have to say racism probably did have a play in it, because the fact that how should I say this? White women are quick to want to put their fucking hands on you too, and you gotta watch them bitches too. So, like I said, well, if you got okay, something as simple as that, you need to do what I do. Get their name, call corporate, or write to corporate. Well, my favorite thing to do is go to Yelp. You more likely gonna get a response from Yelp than anywhere else. Hell, take the survey on the receipt. Give them some feedback. They more likely gonna respond like that than you trying to confront somebody over something that's worth pennies. Something you can make yourself. Like, I'm not understanding what's clicking here, but let them tell it, ain't nobody but to put their hands on me. Shit. How you treat your family is different from how you treat people in the streets. And like I said, you gonna find out. Keep your hands to yourself. Same thing with the white bitch. Keep your hands to yourself. What she was doing was trespassing at this point. You should have called the police. She wouldn't leave, called the police. Shit. They would have packed her ass up out of there. And then unfortunately, if a white cop would have done something to her, then they would have said, oh, it was a hate crime and all. But they calling this a hate crime too, so damn if you do, damn if you don't. So what I'm about to do right here is quit rambling on about that. I'm about to read what her family member said about her. So, like I said, y'all be sleeping on them light-skinned women. They are fucking bonkers. Yep, they are fucking bonkers. See, this is why I miss my editing. Yeah, I agree with the person that said just remake the order or give her a refund. But if at that point she doesn't leave, that's when she's trespassing at this point. You know, call the police. I'm trying to find that thread, whether also the girl that did it name is Kaylee Gain. Hold up, y'all, I'm trying to find the freaking post. It's been updated since then. Okay, so I found the post. Let me zoom in. The mask has finally slipped, and the truth is out for everyone to see. For years, my mom and my auntie talked about the aggression, the abuse, and the mistreatment they endured when they lived with Anita Grayson. And what did the Graysons do? They tried to cover it up. They denied it. They tried to paint this public picture of a helpless, weak 75-year-old woman with congestive heart failure who wouldn't hurt a fly. They wanted everyone to think she was too brittle to do anything. But God has a way of bringing what's done in the dark straight into the light. This video is from Fort Wayne. Tim Hortons shows exactly who she really is. That is not a weak, fragile woman. That is the exact same aggression she took out on my mom and my aunt for years. The only difference is my mom and my auntie were defenseless and vulnerable. The people in this video weren't. They gave her back blow for blow because we are in a new day and an age of fuck around and find out. You can't hide behind a narrative anymore. The camera doesn't lie, and the cover-up is officially over. I am thankful that the truth is finally standing. I can't see what it's up for my family. What did I tell you? Oh, what did I fucking tell you? And then again, let's bring up one more person, Creole Bella. When I last talked to her, she said her light-skinned family members are a trip too. And she can't disclose all the shit that happened, but what she told me, whoop, I'm not even gonna say. She got her platform. If she want to use my platform and speak, but that ain't for me to discuss. But it's disturbing. Light-skinned women are crazy. They are batshit crazy. Like I said, if it weren't for their skin tone and they so-called approximation to whiteness, no man would fucking deal with them. But yeah, a lot of shit get covered up in that fucking cult community. A lot of abuse and SA, M-word, molestation, all that. Hell, there are black people walking around in the black community who unalive somebody and never did no time. They end up paying later on in life. That's what gets them, because they hit close to home with a family member too. You know, it took 30 years for that to happen. And then with the guy across the street who used to harass me, I learned that he unalived somebody by punching them and they busted their head open on the concrete. That's not what the guy did, man. Shit. So guess how he died? Almost the same way. Got beaten up. Got his head bashed in, just like that guy did. It's not worth it. Learn to take a loss and take your black ass home. People ask you to leave, you leave. Hell, I haven't been to that racetrack in my hometown in years. I remember years ago when a light-skinned black bitch was working there, and I was telling her, oh, it says that it's free, and she's like, oh, you can just leave. So, got my shoulders up and left. I got my free drink and whatever else out there. If you don't care about your job and you don't care about your customers, go find something else to do. Hell, y'all selling pussy nowadays, so why don't you just stick to doing that? I guess you ain't making enough money doing that because nobody wants to buy that shit. Why would they want to buy when they can get it free from another black chick? The fuck? But hey, I'm just saying, either you gonna work on yourself, go get some therapy, or just don't work in the public. Hell, I got shit going on with me. But I'm not out here trying to take it out on no damn body because of what I've been through. I don't like when y'all get personal, y'all get verbally abused. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't know you and you don't know me. You don't know shit about me. But I bet you don't show that aggression toward that black man who's beating your ass and have you like this. Duck. Shit. Y'all get on my fucking nerve. Like I said... Yeah, y'all sleeping on them light-skinned bitches. And I'm not calling that woman a bitch, but I'm just saying in general, they some bitches. It's a fucking trip. They think they white, they want to act white, and then they want to try to report to the management like they angry Karens. I guess I call them Blarins. Like, the fuck? Bitches is crazy. But when you don't go see a therapist and try to work on yourself, shit like this gonna happen. Over a cup of coffee and a donut. Something you can make at home or buy at the grocery store. If that shit wasn't that damn good for you to lose your damn life over congestive heart failure. My stepsister has congestive heart failure. I think both of them do. Like, And I had to tell her, you know, the oldest one, keep your hands to yourself. Shit. The fuck is wrong with y'all? She like light skinned too. Shit. And she in her late 50s. Like, the fuck, man? Just chill the fuck out. Materialistic shit that's gonna be here after you gone. And so shit that's gonna end up turning into shit in the toilet. You up there raising hell at somebody's job over it. And please put these young motherfuckers in the goddamn back instead of having them on the floor interacting with people because they don't know how to talk to people. Shit. They nervous. They act like they got anxiety, social anxiety and stuff. They can't talking all low, mush mouth. I'm like, That's why I don't go nowhere now. I don't even waste my time. Shit. Stupid ass people. But that's who they hire these jobs down here because apparently I'm too old for my job, even though my last white manager who's a racist bitch told me, you're one of the most reliable workers we ever had. I know they in some way probably miss me at that job, but I'm not going back. Shit, fuck that. Racist bitches and trumpets and shit. Nope. You can go to hell. Appreciate the compliment, but you can go to hell. I don't need no validation from y'all. Fuck. That's what the light skinned girl want, but they can't get it because you know YouTube finally. You know. But anyway. Yeah, it's sad. I say Trad. I almost said that other name. I don't want to say his name. That fucking weirdo. But nothing surprising about me. It's surprising about that shit because how these white dudes are fucking weird and got that in they, I say trunk of fairy shit, if you know what I mean. That's probably why I don't want to date them. Never did, actually. So, anyway, this is gonna be it for this video. It's long enough, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Feel free to comment, share. Feel free to donate too if you enjoy my content, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Au revoir, Johnny.